Hey guys, it's Diana here. I just wanted to jump on quickly and say that my mic was very muffled in this episode, so I apologise for that. I tried to fix the audio as much as I could in post, but we were in the car like we used to be and it just doesn't work. So we'll be back to normal next week, but I hope you enjoy it anyway, because we had a great time in this episode, so I wanted to make sure that we still brought it to you anyway. So enjoy! Car chats. Welcome back to Car Chats F1 with Amy and Anna.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Anna. And we're in the car.
We're in the car! If you're listening and not watching, get to YouTube.
Get to YouTube right now. We are back in the car for one episode only, baby.
One episode a year,
One
baby.
episode a year. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at CarChatsF1 and patreon.com/CarChatsF1. But anyway, Happy New Year, guys. It's
Happy New Year.
2024. Despite what I said on my TikTok about in 2023.
Anna's still in 2023.
I'm clearly living it up in 2023. And don't forget, we have our F1 Book Club episode coming out later this week? Earlier this week? God, when's it going to be? Later this week?
Yeah.
I guess. If you want the full thing, it'll be on Patreon, but otherwise we'll be uploading a condensed version to all of the normal platforms because we want to share the love with you guys because we have fallen in love with Jensen Button.
Oh my gosh, we tried to not talk to each other about it, but
so hard.
today we just had to make it known to each other that we just love Jensen Button.
Yeah, neither of us could deny it. And we were like, we started speaking about it. We're like, hold it in.
Yeah.
We've got to keep it for the pod. We've got to wait till we finish the book. So that's coming your way, guys. We have a lot to say about that. But otherwise, in the meantime, we've had a good New Year. I went over to Berkshire for New Year to a house party where it turns out everybody there knows Lando. I genuinely was like, what is going on? I tried not to speak about F1 too much. Mission failed because everyone was like, oh my god, you love F1, didn't you? And I was like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, Abu Dhabi, blah, 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 it's with Lando Norris. They're like, oh, Lando. You did
First name basis.
Not just say that. I'm like, oh yeah, well, when I was in London, then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. First of all, Rob tried telling me that Lando is like 6 foot tall. But we've already spoken about this. It's not true. Rob was like, he's the same height as me. I was like, you are over 6 foot. He's like, yeah. And I was like, why are you lying for him? Is this some kind of like bro code thing? Because I'm like, you don't. What did you say earlier?
I said, what did I say? I said, like, stop covering for him. He's not going to shag you.
Like, you don't need to cover for him. It's fine. Like, we all know he's a short kid.
He's a short kid. He's not that short. He's like average height.
I'll wait till I see it for myself. He was on a stage. He was like a good meter taller than us when he's on a stage, and he still looked quite small. So, but yeah, turns out everybody's on a first name basis with Lando. Apparently, all the men.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Yeah, after our little interaction, me too. Another thing I found funny from New Year was that when everybody was talking about like their goals for the new year, their plans, things that like, we were interested in, I was like, I haven't hold it in to not just bring up F1 all the time. I was like, can't do it. And everyone's like, what's your plans for next year? What's like, what's your main goals? What's your aspirations? And everyone's talking about real normal shit. And I was like, ooh, this is when I know I'm in deep. I'm like, well, actually, I really want to go to Miami, and I would really love to go to Baku. And then I'd actually like to be, and then I know for the podcast, and everyone's like, I'm going to do a bit of traveling, and I hope to get promoted in my job. And I was like, oh yeah, adult things. It's been a time of it. Now that it's 2024. The start of the season.
It is nearly. Despite what people may say on my TikTok. And I was like, Formula 1 starts back next month, February, because the first practice session is on the 29th of February. I mean, there's also testing and there's also the, car reveals and stuff, but technically it does start in February, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, according to my comment section, it doesn't.
It's not next month. It's not. The first race isn't until March.
Yeah, the first race is actually on the 2nd of March, so it's not next month. Plastic fans, if you don't know when practice is.
You just start reverse calling them out.
Yeah.
Like when they call the way that they call like DTS fans. And you're like, well, how about a reverse call you out? Practice fans?
Practice. Not practice.
That's me. I'm a practice fan. I watch every free practice. No, we've had a bit of a time of it. I've also been in a duel with F1 Twitter apparently.
You're the F1 Twitter final boss.
Oh, genuinely, like, bah. I literally am like, I basically was like, stop taking, like, people just on Twitter constantly take screenshots of things, especially out of context things, of F1 TikTok, put it on Twitter, and then are like, oh my god, look how cringe F1 TikTok is. Oh my god, they have like 3 brain cells between them. I'm like, we're all the same fans. Like, let's be real. The people who are on like Twitter are also on TikTok, vice versa. Like, come on. And I basically took to my TikTok because I was just fuming one day because I saw some really horrid stuff. I didn't post that because I actually thought that was rancid, what people were saying. So instead, I just posted about the WAG, people that pretend to be WAGs thing. And I was like, this isn't, like, why are you just like ripping into people when they're just having fun? And of course, then my video then gets posted onto F1 Twitter. I haven't seen it. I don't care to see it. I'm not going to search it up because I know they're going to be saying horrible shit. So I just decided to not care. And it's nice to see other people kind of backing me up and being like, they just shit into people.
Yeah.
But I like F1 Twitter as well. So it's like, it just depends on who you follow. But I start to get some rancid stuff on my feed. Some people really look ripping into how people like look. Like girls who are like, you know, who are also fans of F1.
Yeah.
Say some horrid things.
Crazy.
Be nice, guys. Come on, everyone's just a fan. Everyone just wants to be a fan.
Literally, everyone, like, I don't get it. Like, they're ripping into the same fans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Like, and it's like, we're all the same level of, like, delusional. Or, like, we're all the same, like, because I see some stuff on Twitter and I'm like, ooh, you probably should have kept that to yourself.
The way that it's literally, like, F1 drivers as their profile pic accounts, making fun of people for, like, being fan accounts. And it's like, you literally...
You're a fan account.
Yeah, you literally have photos of the F1 drivers as your profile picture. It's the same way, like, football Twitter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's literally pot calling kettle black. Fucking fork founding kitchen for half of them, genuinely. But so that's been my recent soiree into F1 Twitter. But also another nice shout out on Twitter because Formula E is back so soon, like next week. So exciting. At Gloomback posted a thread of, it's a new year and Mexico City is right around the corner, so I'll 5% your Formula E driver's guide. And there's also a link to it we'll have to put in the show notes. Because it's really good. It's really good fun. She like has like girly popified it, like a fun guide. It's given me like context as to like who to support or like what's going on and stuff. And that's very helpful.
Who are you going to support?
Yeah, I see what you mean by like you don't want to cop out and pick like McLaren because you said before about like you support Arrow.
I support Arrow McLaren in Indy, and then I supported Jaguar last year in Formula E, but now my favourite driver is now at McLaren. So he was at Jaguar, now he's at Neil McLaren.
And you also support McLaren F1.
Well,
so
yeah,
like...
exactly. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to, but then I did kind of pick a driver in Formula E last year, so I kind of feel like I should.
I think that's what's happened to me when I think I've seen it was the same driver. And I was like, oh, I'm going to support them. And then I was like, oh, then it's McLaren again. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing.
No.
But I just like, I don't know. I feel like I should probably pick someone else.
You can just pick Nick De Vries.
Yeah, I could pick Nick De Vries, our Premiering King.
Yeah, Premiering, sponsor me.
Sponsor Amy for being able to pick out a Premiering in any given circumstance. What's your favourite driver's name?
Sam Bird.
Sam Bird.
Sam Bird.
Sam Bird.
I always do like that weird American accent.
Sam
Everything I say.
Bird.
I don't know why. I just picked Jaguar last year. I think it was because they had like an all British lineup last year.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's an easy go.
Brits!
Yay! Yay! British people!
Yeah.
It's an easy go to break the bits.
Break bits.
To break the bits. It's easy going. But no, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting to more series this year. As we say every podcast.
IndyCar! 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 I can't wait. IndyCar, please be good to me this year.
And I'm never going to forget the Pato Award's name is Patricio because
you're never going to be allowed.
I'm never going to be allowed. The comments really dug into me for that one. But
it starts the weekend after F1 starts.
What, IndyCar?
Yes.
There's going to be like too much.
The streets of St Petersburg.
I'm surprised they're racing in St Petersburg. Oh, it's
Florida. St Petersburg, Florida.
fucking IndyCar.
I was like,
not on this
at
continent.
first I was like, why are you surprised they're racing in Florida? And I was like, oh, there is another famous St.
There's a more famous St. Petersburg that I actually know. So I'm going to get fucking dumb European comments now.
Dumb European.
I swear, guys. I mean, that's what America gets for having all of the stuff named after European places.
I know, right?
That is hilarious. But not as hilarious as Charlotte Claire trying to play basketball. Once again, my boy.
That's the most hilarious.
Yeah. I had many a people send me the video of him trying to play basketball because his vlog's going to come out next week from LA, and people being like, "You'd like this because I'm a basketball girly," and I was like, "Hey, but babe, this is like the opposite of what I want, honey. I like seeing actual basketball." Not the short king throwing around. But I mean, I appreciate that he has good humor about it. That's what's hot about it, is that he's got good humor. Not him trying to shoot. That's not hard. That's okay.
It's okay, Charles.
Hard. Like, he's funny, and that's what people need to embrace. He's a funny guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy. At the end of the day, he's just a guy. He definitely would point to you and say, "This one's for you, babe," and then this. Absolutely. But you know what? I'd say, well done, babe. You really tried.
You really tried.
You really tried, baby.
And that's all that matters.
Just find one more. Not me trying to sweet chalk.
Sweet chalk?
I'm trying to sweet chalk. Clearly, I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But speaking of Charlotte Claire, did you see that in an old, well, it's not an old one because they just released it, but it's clearly from, because it's a shell video, clearly was shot, I think, around Monza, because he's still got his Monza mullet. But Charlotte Claire did say, in like a never have I ever thing, he said, never have I ever taken more than 5 selfies in one day. And then Charles said, honestly, I never take selfies. And Julia was so real when she said, I never take selfies. Yeah, motherfucker, because you got yourself a personal photographer.
So true.
He doesn't need to take selfies.
If I had a photographer, I'd never take a selfie again.
No, but then again, I probably would hate every photo they take of me. When they take like candids, and I'm like... But then again, I don't take selfies like this. I'm like, actually... Like, they can take a million candids and then take the ones that you look ugly. Another tweet that I did see was Zoe said, I'm devastated because I can hear this gif, and it's a gif of Charles. It's a gif of Charles giggling. I can't play the gif, but and I was like, oh, you know, you're in when you can
hear him giggling. Oh,
yeah. Well, also, I love talking about Charles because apparently, according to that singular man in our Instagram comments, it's all we talk about. We may as well call it the Leclerc podcast. Apparently,
what did he call it? Charles chats.
Charles chats.
And he made a point of saying, I left out the F1 bit because you don't talk about F1, you just talk about Charles.
I was like, have you ever listened to our podcast?
I literally replied to him and be like, oh, that's a shame that you didn't bother looking at any of our other content to see that we don't just talk about Charles. And he didn't reply. What a win!
Scroll down. The next one that we talked about was Yuki, and then the one before that was something about Alex. And I was like, boy, you just have to look at like 2 of our TikToks. But at the same time, so what if we did talk about Charles? He's the one who does anything.
Oh my gosh, I know.
He's out and about doing everything, and you know, he's you know, very easy to talk about. Like I said earlier, what we meant to talk about, like Joe Guan Yu's new cat. Yeah, he's got a cat. That's really great.
Oh, cute.
I like the cat.
I like the cat.
Who else? Who else is doing something? Lando is polluting the world.
Well,
when F1 wants to be carbon neutral by 2030, and Lando says, not on my watch.
There was like tweets being like, I'm just going to start using plastic straws again.
And you're like, yeah, he is here, there, and everywhere, babe. But I mean, like I said, Alex is probably having a good training camp over in LA. George and Alonso had a good picture of New Year. Well, this is kind of old news, guys. Charles is out here at 7 a.m. going skiing up a mountain.
Yeah.
Like literally like walking up a mountain on skis. So until you can provide me with that level of content, sorry, it's Charles Chats from now on.
Charles Chats. That's a good name.
Charles Chats. Charles chats. Should we just name a segment Charles chats from now on? Maybe he's onto something.
He's onto something.
He's onto something, guys. We are doing a solely Charles Leclerc cast with special mention to our close and personal friend Arthur Leclerc.
There you go, Arthur. There's your mention. I know you wanted it.
That one's for you, baby.
You're gonna get blocked. You're gonna get us blocked.
He only blocks people when they call him unemployed.
That one's gonna get a like.
That one's gonna get a. I am fully once again embracing my stance as an Arthur Leclerc stan page apparently.
Anna went through a little phase of being like, well, I'm not a stan because I've met him now. Like we know each other. We're basically mutuals now.
We're like basically mutual. I asked him for a photo. He said yes.
And then he liked a TikTok where I was thirsting over it.
Yeah, but I literally was like, people know me for that now. I don't even care. I'm gonna lean into it. One of my older videos started like popping off again, and I was like, you know what? Just lean into it, babes. But I do want to know where he's going every week. Him and Fred, where are they going? Still don't know. We think of you, Fred.
We love you, Thread.
We love you, Threads. Random shout out. We don't like F1 Twitter anymore.
F1 Threads.
F1
Thread
Threads.
on Threads.
Thread bestie. Threadrick bestie. Oh, he needs to hop on Threads, get a sponsorship, and start calling himself Threadrick bestie. Oh my god. Look, we're giving them free ideas here. Free ideas. I mean, I did mention before about how, as much as I'd love to talk about a bunch of technical stuff on the pod, I have been watching like videos about technical stuff, and I'm like, that's not what we're here for. We are here for you guys are here for the giggles. You're here for Charles chats. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
But I will just say there is a very interesting video that says 6 things Mercedes need to get right for next year, and they make a point of saying what matters most is the development rate of the season, so they can fight for a 2025 title, which is always a bit depressing to hear. But the season hasn't even started. They're like, wait another year. Wait another year.
Same with McLaren.
Yeah, they're all like, it's not going to happen this year, babes. And I'm like, well, what if it does? But what if it does? And then I did see Red Bull Racing Daily said that Red Bull already started focusing on their 2025 car. So Leo said, we can all go. I'm staying delusional. I'm saying that Max isn't going to win every race.
Every race.
Not every race.
No.
You can give us 1 or 2.
You can give Checo 1.
You
can give
Lando.
Alex 1.
Alex. Give Alex a win. Alex Albon will champion 2024. In a Williams. He's going to do it, guys. He's going to... And speaking of Alex Albon, I didn't realise that his rookie season... That his rookie points for his rookie season, he only had 5 less than Oscar Piastri had this year. And that was considered like a bad season for him.
Of course it was.
I get so angry when I think about what they did to
Alex. I know. Poor Alex, man.
He doesn't deserve that. He deserves better. I mean, he is getting better. Williams. I love
Same
Alex.
with Pierre.
Yeah, deserves better. I love you, Alex. You're doing well in your training camp.
Love you, Lily.
Love you, Lily, as well. Shout out to Lily. We're not trying to steal your man.
No.
We swear. We hope Alex can fight. For you.
Can fight. Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs with Alex. I had this idea, I don't know, it came to me in a dream. Sometime in December, where I was like, if the F1 drivers were pop stars, not like, if they were to become pop stars, but like, what is their equivalent in the pop star world? Who is their equivalent person?
Right.
And we asked you guys. You guys have delivered. We've not read them.
No.
So I'm hoping for some good ones because we want to keep it a surprise. So I did put a video of Charles dancing as the background, and I'm sorry, but that again just kills me every time. Anyway, so this is what people have said. F1 fan 1655 said Bianca Bustamante as Rihanna. So we said any drivers, F1, F2, like any other series. Anything. I wanted to give first of all if we have any before we start, because I was thinking that George Russell, Lady Gaga. Serving cunt. Just changing the game.
He is serving cunt.
He is out here, like, providing for the people, giving them original, provocative content for people to talk about.
Original. Provocative.
It gets the people going.
Yeah.
That's what George Russell is. Lady Gaga.
Yeah. I sometimes think that Jensen Button looks like Chris Martin from Coldplay.
In famous sky, I think I saw you. I thought that, like, Carlos Sainz gives, like, Liam Payne vibes. Like, from One Direction.
What the fucking,
6-gear speed. He says Ferrari, 6-gear speed. F1 type Ferrari, 6-gear speed. Also, don't they have
your body?
rhymes on me? Yeah.
They got more than 6 gears.
I literally was about to say Liam Payne. F1 type Ferrari? I don't think you've ever driven one because they've got way more than 6 gears.
I just love that. What did he say? If you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you'll never use them again, or something like that.
Oh,
Icky, icky man.
I didn't like. I'm not saying Carlos is icky. He just.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
He just gives those vibes. I don't know.
And that's that.
And that's that. Someone else also said, if you think of an F1 driver being a pop star, it would be Lando Norris for Harry Styles. But we have had, like, Charles and Lando have been called Harry Styles a few times in comments. It's just I don't see
vibe.
Lando as Harry.
No.
I get it with Charles a bit more, with, like, a bit more eccentric, whatever. Giving a little bit, is he gay or European vibes, or gay and European?
Yeah.
You know, but I don't really see it with
Lando. No, I don't.
Lando is more like Sam Fender.
You say Sam Ryder then?
He's a Eurovision singer, Sam Ryder. No, he gives not Sam Fender because he can't give Sam Fender because old boy.
Yeah.
George Ezra.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. I just love this. Someone just said Lando Norris.
Because he's a pop star.
Because he's a pop star in their mind. Danny Rick is Ricky Martin. I don't know why, but it feels right. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let it. That's Ricky Martin.
What do you want about? What? Excuse me. That's Rick Astley, you numpty. I just looked at you like, Rick Astley, the national treasure? He's Puerto Rican, Ricky Martin. Who the fuck is Ricky Martin? What did you say? Living the vida loca. He does give that vibe, I have to admit. I agree with you.
I genuinely thought
never gonna get.
I genuinely thought that Ricky Martin and Rick Astley were the same person just because he was called Rick. And also his name's Daniel Ricciardo. That's probably the only reason that they think. Oh god, you know, when I say I'm bad with names, we constantly saying I'm bad with names. Give me one. Let me just say, Rick Astley could sing Living La Vida Loca, but Ricky Martin couldn't sing Never Gonna Give You.
I can't believe how much conviction you had.
Thank you, Jodie, for doing that one.
You're right.
You're right. Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Magda said Nico Rosberg as Britney Spears.
Oh, well, obviously.
Lando Norris, Sabrina Carpenter. Is it the little? She's like a little Polly Pocket.
You know, Lando Norris gives Tate McRae.
You just fucking love Lando Norris and Tate McRae. You're like, it is, invisible string theory. You are fully like, there's something going on there. But yeah, I think it's because Sabrina Carpenter's like a little Polly Pocket. And they think that Lando's tiny. I think maybe
fold him up and put him in your pocket, like
little Polly Pocket Lando Norris. I'm thinking of maybe Yuki. Could be super cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. No, he'd be like Rage Against the Machine or something like crazy.
Bring me the horizon.
Yeah. Oh, wake me up inside. Let's see. Ollie would be like a food tester in restaurants somehow. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. Did you not read the...
Oh, I'm so lost. Did I word this really badly?
We had like 5 people be like, I don't get it.
I'm like, come on, guys, please.
I'm so sorry.
So apparently, Ollie would be.
Ollie Behrman?
Do you know what? This is fucking hilarious. It's remember because I had that dream that Ollie Behrman was a waiter.
You didn't say this on the pod, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh my
I just told
God.
you in private.
I thought you were trying to tell me that this person made an inside joke with you. I was like, whoa.
They made an inside joke with inside my mind.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear this on the pod, but in my dream, Ollie Behrman was like serving me food. Not because like, you know,
he was like still an F2.
He was still an
but
F2.
working at a restaurant on the side.
Yeah,
you know?
just for fun, basically. And yeah, that happened in my dream, and apparently in other people's dreams too.
Food test.
Charles is Harry Styles. Again, we've had that one a few times on our TikTok as well. Liam would be a social media star of some sort. People, we said pop stars. What's going on here? Did I just really word it wrong? But I mean,
so funny.
Liam already is. He's on his YouTube grind.
He's met his hero.
Lightning McQueen.
That's my hero too. I'm so jealous.
Oh my God, no. So people have really read this question wrong.
No,
have you read this last one?
No.
I see Max as a stripper somehow.
No.
Guys, we asked for them as pop stars. Like, you know, Charles is Beyonce. Max is Britney Spears. But instead you told us Ollie Behrman as a food tester and Max Verstappen as a stripper. I can't.
And Pato Award as Shrek.
Handsome Shrek. The human
Handsome.
Shrek.
Human Shrek.
But oh my God, see, Max would definitely be like Tiesto or like some, you know, DJ. Let's be real.
He'd be Martin Garrix.
Martin Garrix, yeah, he would love to be Martin Garrix. Comprehension skills are not looking great here, guys. Or our wording skills. Yeah. Lando is a K-pop singer only because his fans will go to war for him no matter what. That's true. Thank you, Zoe. Also, Lewis is racing equivalent of Michael Jackson.
Bit controversial.
To be fair, people think that of Lewis as well. Daniel Ricciardo would slay so hard in country. Like, he sang one song from Taylor Swift's country era, now I need him to go full out cover. Yeah. He'd be a country artist. I don't know any country artists. I can't name a single one.
What's that guy's name? Luke Combs? Is that his name?
I only know what's his name, John Mayer.
We don't like John Mayer. Nobody likes John Mayer. I like
blanket statement. Nobody.
Mama like a wagon wheel.
Oh, what is that the one? No, is that the one about?
Wagon Wheel is like the most mainstream country song you can get. Like, everyone likes Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, I don't know it. Not that I don't like it, I don't know it. I only know what country song is. Charles was giving major Harry Styles vibes in the last photo he posted. Yeah, we had that a lot.
Yeah.
And then Mimi said drivers as pop stars. Not F1, but Screaming Meals Trio gives 2010's boy band. That's actually very true.
Yeah.
You could even throw Rory in there for fun, and they'd be like 1D after Zayn left. I agree with the person who commented Danny Rick is a country, but I think he's specifically Miley Cyrus in the Hannah Montana movie where she performs in her hometown as Miley. Throwback to when we watched the Hannah Montana movie.
If you can find that video.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that today.
We reacted to us. Yeah, we reacted. We didn't react to us watching it.
No, we reacted to the Hannah Montana movie. Charles is the Italian man's 2010s Justin Bieber. 100%. Yeah. Can't be fighting those Italian men for Charles. Sorry, babe. I have nothing to back this up, but Ariana Grande, but Pierre is Ariana Grande.
Just on vibes.
Oh, I'm in a state of mind. Ain't got no tears left to cry.
That's him.
That just sounds like Charles.
He broke up with Yuki.
I'm picking it up. Him when he got that podium in Spa.
Yeah.
I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. But thank you for that, guys. I really enjoyed that segment.
And I hope you did too.
I hope you did too. I hope
next time you'll have better reading comprehension skills.
Or maybe we could word it better.
Whatever. Yeah, that was probably definitely our fault.
Yeah, which means my fault because I wrote it.
Me taking joint responsibility, even though I didn't even know we were doing this segment until today.
Until I told you about it. It's hard to surprise you when we have a joint account. No, but that's like when you found out that. Didn't you find out that Arthur wasn't going to be in the Ferrari Driver Academy? My own story.
I replied to ourselves on Instagram, being like, "This is how I found out."
Because I reposted to our story, being like, "No," you're like, "This is how I find out."
Yeah.
Oh my god. One last thing I'd like to bring up on Charles Chats F1 is can't even say the F1 bit.
No F1
bit. On Charles Chats is that tweet of Charles leaning in to Sir Jackie's touch to get his hair fluffed is just so baby girl of him.
I am so confused. What words just came out of your mouth? What the hell? Let me see this again.
So cute. Like literally like Charles is going like this and he's like, "Come on, you can touch my hair."
I love Sir Jackie Stewart.
He's so fucking funny.
The one where
when we pulled Roger Federer to go and give the interview.
When he just went through security.
He just walked through security.
The security people were like, "I can't stop this 90-year-old man. Like, I'm just going to let him do his thing." And he was like, Come here. Ted Kravitz wants to speak to you."
It's like go barging past security. He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
Yeah.
Oh my god, this also killed me. Big day for McLaren. Former Paralympian Oscar Pistorius released on parole.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my gosh. And of course, to cap it off, Landoscar girlies are going crazy over the fact that Lando's in Australia right now. People are like, "Landoscar meetup," even though Australia is massive. Anyway, and I just love seeing people like try and piece it together. Someone said, "Wait, guys, tennis tournaments in Perth right now. Tennis tournament meaning the Australian Open. First of all,
meaning
the Australian Open. Who likes tennis? Oscar Piastri.
A lot of people like tennis.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I hope you're doing okay, George Russell.
Why?
Just sending in my wishes. My well wishes.
Your New Year's wishes.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, George. Just specifically George.
No one else.
No one else.
I hope you still got the nice hair.
I hope you haven't cut your hair.
Yeah.
Alex Albon, keep those scissors away. Get those scissors away from Alex Albon's hair. I am so excited for the new season. We cannot wait to get guests on the pod.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys. We can't wait to be in more locations.
New locations unlocked.
And we can't wait to talk about Jensen Button and the F1 Book Club. So do catch that because that will be coming soon. I'm so excited to talk about Jensen Button. Oh my god.
I love you, Jensen Button.
I'm so glad you've reached it this year. So I'm not just into a retired racing driver. He's still employed.
Yeah.
He's more employed than my boy.
You're gonna get
No, not naming names.
She means Fred Vesty.
I mean Fred Vesty.
I love you, Fred.
Hope you're doing well, Fred. Happy New Year.
Come on our pod.
Come on our pod. Oh my god, yeah, please do.
Now you're unemployed.
He's not going to come on our pod if he's unemployed.
Now that you're taking a new direction in your career.
Now that you're taking a new direction in your career, we think it would be valuable for you to come on our podcast
in Q1 in at the start of this year, before the end of the
new
day.
Financial sector. We believe
EOD.
We believe that it's within your KPIs to
make the stakeholders happy.
So come on our podcast. Woo! And we're excited to bring you new stuff and we can't wait. But yeah, we will see you in the next one. Well, oh my gosh, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at CarChatsF1 and our Patreon is patreon.com/CarChatsF1. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And
5 stars only.
5 stars only, babes. You've made it this far.
Mhm.
Please, surely.
Surely, if you've listened to now,
You listen till
you'd
now.
want to give us a 5 star.
Please. We're fighting for our lives in the trenches against these men who actively tell us that they hate when we talk about Charlotte Leclerc and try and give us 1 star. Anyway, so, fight the battle for the girls.
Mhm.
For the girls, guys. Yeah, you can find me on TikTok at AnnaXF1, and my Instagram is at AnnaVulnerable, and my Twitter is AnnaReXF1. I can't have a consistent handle.
My TikTok is AmyXF1. My Instagram is AmyXF1 underscore. And I made a Twitter. I literally haven't used it, but it's AmyXF1.
It's AmyXF1. It's only when I started giving out the Twitter that I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to use it or be careful about what I like.
Yeah.
Not that I like it.
We do have threads.
Do we?
Yeah. But we don't even have a profile picture or nothing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll start using threads. Maybe they'll be nicer to me than F1 Twitter. If you see anything good about me on F1 Twitter, just don't engage. Or stick up for me, whatever you feel like, guys.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like. I'm not saying anything controversial. I'm literally just saying, please leave the girlies alone.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we hope you have a good one. We cannot wait to see you in the next episode. In the next catch the next episode. Oh my god. So
where we will be discussing everyone's favourite gentle butter.
Daddy Zippity.
I can't say it now.
Oh my god, no. What, you're gonna have to wait till Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. Please write it down so we don't forget. Because otherwise I'm gonna be like, what did you say? Anyway, we'll see you in the next one, guys.
Bye!
Bye!